He is founder of Blockchain Hub Consulting. He is one of the organisers of this great event. Mohan himself, he's a technical legal expert, he's a blockchain enthusiast and founder of IT firm CB Online, digital marketing firm, the SEO Company USA, and legal consulting firm Bin Law Consultancy. As mentioned, he is one of the founders of this event. He is a founder of Blockchain Hub Consulting, and he's got many years of experience in this field. So if I can get Mohan to join me on stage and to talk about the ICO era.
So today, everybody is like talking about blockchain. Some people are really, good about regulation. Somebody is talking about exchanges. So I think let's talk about, this day is basically ICO days, initial coin of day today. We took it, the first day was enterprise and today is ICO day. We always like to talk more about ICOs. So far, SAIT was a good example. They have done a wonderful job so far. Probably speaking, they are our clients. And others have done, even Karuna has done a nice job so far. So let's talk about ICO. And maybe initial days, when somebody talked to me regarding ICO, I was not so comfortable with it. I thought like crowdfunding and maybe a lot of scams, a lot of negativity was there inside me. Then all of a sudden we jump into the consulting of ICOs. There are a lot of negative vibes around, even in our country. Many in the name of ICOs, they are not doing ICOs. They are doing some other frauds. Yeah. So let's talk about my definition of ICO so far. You can choose who is one of those ICO you would like to do. So I define it like this. You can choose as initial coin offering, initial critical offering. Few people are initial clever offering. Final one is initial corridor of offense. I think you can categorize where exactly it is. And sometimes I don't feel it like I don't understand why you offer coin to the people. Does people understand what is coin, what is token? Are you eligible to offer a coin to somebody? That's also another question in my mind. So from there on, my question comes on, and everybody is talking about 20 million, 30 million, 40 million, 50 million, I don't know how much million, what to do with it. Do they understand what this technology is all about it? And right now the trend has already changed. The most established companies, they are coming up with ICOs by showing their own product. Sometimes I feel they may not justify why exactly they are raising so much of fund. I do understand ICO must be for startups who doesn't have any resources to really raise the fund. That I can understand. And their product must be justifiable. And what exactly they're doing, why most of the countries are not comfortable with this ICOs, that also people need to understand. See, let's go to, next one. Frankly speaking, is there something wrong in joining 3.8 billion plus ICO club? Because this era is right now ICO era, so every next person is jumping into ICO. So this is what the crazy world of ICO, I just calculated 153 million raised in 3 hours by Bangkok. I don't want to say something about Bangkok, but this is what the reality is. 35 million raised in 30 seconds by BAT. Success rate is so crazy, but still 90% fail to deliver the promise. I don't know why they promise and they got failed. Is it planned? That also another thing. Scammers are flooding by creating their bogus coin, and if I'll very much open up, then I can say India is many pioneer in that right now. Most of them were silent, they also know that the Asian countries are prone to scams, and I hate scammers. As a disclaimer, because maybe somebody will take it very, very closely and say, okay, want to make one thing very clear, I don't hate ICO. I truly believe that ICO are truly revolutionary and will continue to evolve, will becoming an amazing vehicle for developers, entrepreneurs, investors who are looking to innovate and change the world by just showing their concept on white paper. One white paper and millions of dollars. Trust me, world did something more than that. Why governments are so uncomfortable? Reason number one, ICO, as far as the project is concerned, they raise the fund and they promise for the execution, which they never do. Everybody knows it. But at the end of the day, if you have real product, you can then raise a viable money, then I don't think there's an issue. And the issue will be only regulatory compliance, nothing else, because it's cross-border. 99% of the speaker over here, they talk about AML policy, anti-money laundering policy. Yesterday when they talk about anti-money laundering policies, I don't think anyone understand what is anti-money laundering policy is all about. You need to study it. It doesn't make any sense. You just make a policy and put it in your website and you say ticket. And okay, your anti-money laundering policy being executed. That's not actual AML. Even I'm really concerned about exchanges those are running the show. They also put AML policy on their website. I don't know, but maybe the days will come very shortly in India when these exchanges will be interrogated by FEMA. It's very soon it will happen. There's a promise. They will come to you for sure. Because that's what is happening over here. As far as ICO is concerned, ICO solely based on, 3 pillars. Security, utility, crypto economics. Trust me, their economics are so beautiful on white paper, which like you'll believe it or not, but they really follow good economics. Only thing is, after doing ICO, they forget what to do. And I think most of you must follow CoinMarketCap. You can see the ratio of failed, ICOs. ICO made in second quarter of 2017, VC made only 230 million. Yeah, it's attractive, always attractive. But each attractive thing comes up with some dangerous stuff. Maybe ICO is one among them. All the entrepreneurs who are entering into ICOs and they're talking about, okay, this is my concept, and they're raising funds from across the globe. And the regulatory framework you are talking about, somebody is talking about a small country of 30,000 population, they come up with regulatory framework, let's go there and do ICO. Why for? And some of them are traveling from here to all the way Estonia to do something. Some of them are going to other countries. Practically speaking, the issue with this industry is altogether, the problem is one. I think you must have studied some of the, if you are going through different news channels of crypto news channels, you'll see one of the great fellow who has got the second largest, I think, the most popular coin, I will not name it. The founder of the same is saying, maybe the cryptocurrency value will come down to 0. Can you believe it? He has already made millions. Trillions and billions, I don't know how much. Right now he's saying cryptocurrency value will come down to 0. That's the harsh reality. Here, the thing is, if you are talking about cryptocurrencies and ICOs and all other things, everybody is taking care of their own things rather than others. Education, awareness, legal standard, globalization of the stuff is required, and it's a high time all the big players, those who are earning like hell right now in the top ranking of all those cryptocurrencies, they should come together and contribute rather than they are discouraging the stuff. So the newcomer, I interestingly saying some people are really crazy about Bitcoin. I'm not against the Bitcoin, but yes, maybe the day will come when some other innovation will take place. Maybe the Bitcoin will be the second or third largest. Who knows? ICO is not at all bad, but the way people are executing these days, and apart from it, it contributes, a lot of other things contributes to it. Lot many, in India, the trend is going on, you go through the Google, you'll find out, in place of web developers, they name it as right now blockchain developers. They overnight change their status to blockchain developers, and few of the normal consultants right now, from consultancy they get into blockchain consultancy, whereas they don't have any base of blockchain. And few of them are interestingly, and they pose as, we are the investor, we are the portfolio managers. So sometimes when I see the equation, it's really interesting. Is it a market where, is it an industry where nobody is stable? Nobody's the reality. It's all about fake fast is going on and a lot of scams are going on. This is the harsh reality. Maybe within this all ICOs, some of them are really brilliant ICOs, they have brilliant ideas, technology. But you know, if out of 100, only 1% will be there, that doesn't make any count. And right now here in India, people are concerned about regulation of Indian government and all. Just comment a bit. People are going through Mr. Finance Minister's statement and all. Why not? Why not government will make that kind of statement? If the industry is in so, such a bad condition, where trust, you talk about blockchain, where transparency, integrity, and trust will be there, and you do just the opposite. Right now, time is, I don't think it's a very initial stage. We should come over it. We should make an association, global association. We should protect this nice industry. This is what the call of the day. And in the verge of, okay, we will do everything automatic, everything technical, no interference of government, no interference of law. You know that without interference of any central authority, without interference of government, without interference of any third party, if you do any kind of transaction or any kind of negotiation, so I don't think it will ever be a successful trend. You cannot go away from system. That's what the truth is. So as far as ICO is concerned, is one of the, maybe ICO will be responsible in the future, maybe if the same thing will go on. ICO is such a nice way to raise the fund. The whole concept, the whole thing will go down if the same thing will continue. That's what I'm really afraid of. And I'm not a hater of ICOs, I'm a consultant for ICOs stuff, so I'm not a hater, but at the end of the day, I'm really afraid of. I'm a thinker, maybe it will go against it and this beautiful thing will go out. It helps the startups to create new projects. If the thing will not be there, then how it will happen? See, like, why people, why people are putting a lot of money? It's because of low entry, high profit. That's the only reason. They don't understand technology. 90% of the investor, I can say 80 to 90% of the investor in ICOs, they are entering because of this. Low entry, high profit. And definitely fear of missing out, like as Ketan said, it's maybe the bus will go, I have to travel. That's the one cause. This is what the reality everybody knows. So the question is there anything wrong to bring an ICO now? That's the question every day I'm facing. Entrepreneurs, newcomers, they come to me and ask me the same question. Whether it's something wrong, should I do ICO or should not I do ICO? Trust me, nothing is wrong in ICO, but we need to regularize ourselves as a self-regulated unit. In different countries, they have their own regulated body, regulation as there in Switzerland, if you go to, even Australia, they have their staff. In few states of US, that's there, but practically speaking, it's not enough. It's not enough. We need a lot of things to do as far as ICOs are concerned. And even the same thing is with exchanges. So these are the common things. Right now, everybody can read in. A lot of consultants are here. Those who gone through, Google and know all these things. No need of showing. You can read it out if I have something different from them. ICO is really a blessing in disguise for millions of innovators, but sorry to say, it also encourages many bad actors and across the globe. Follow rule, use it like diet food, or else you might suffer from ICO diabetic, and that will definitely take your happiness away. That's for sure. Question is right now, as far as the legality is concerned, ICO, this industry will die because of cross-border transaction, because of lot of fake promises, because of no delivery. And frankly speaking, I don't know, all these ICOs, they come up with another exchange side by side and list it there, they put their own, their own price coming down, and they are managing that. And few of the good ICOs, they are actually the sufferer. I really feel sorry for them, but that's the harsh reality. And as far as the legal aspect of, consulting an ICO or anything regarding that sort, you can always ask me any kind of question. I'm here. Here I'm ready to receive the questions. If you have any question, you can definitely ask me.
Let's give them a round of applause, people, first.
You are just all about negative, but that's the truth.
Do you have any questions? Okay, we've got one at the back there. Someone take the mic, or can you speak up loud?
Sir, as we can see many fake ICOs coming over there. So my question is, can an Indian can launch an ICO if we have Indian company?
See, as far as laws of India is concerned, most of the countries are not so decisive right now as far as ICO is concerned. Normally, crowdfunding has been defined in most of the countries as collective investment scheme, and punishment has already been there in their regulatory framework. And in India, Section 11A, B says it's like punishment maybe of 10 years. So in most of the countries it's there. CIS is already there. And in those countries, crowdfunding is legal. Okay, you might stay away. And as far as utility and security token is another issue. Like in US, okay, states have already regulated few of the states. But at the end of the day, in most of the countries, yes, issue is there as far as ICO. And as far as regulation is concerned, whoever will come up with the regulation. Maybe take an example of Singapore. Have you gone through the Singapore regulation? They will never say clearly that you can run ICO. That's the truth. Security, utility. Even I can define and show you that utility token is security. So you are under breach of the stuff. But yeah, US is far better. I'll recommend US is far better. Thank you, sir. Okay, thank you.
One question up front, sir.
Yeah.
Just want to say thank you, that was amazing. So we're doing an ICO. I had a big concerns with regards to scams. When it's actually worth it, perhaps people trying to as well as scamming.
Please, can you just, I can't.
Just like to say that was a good speech there, something that had me very concerned in regards to raising funds via an ICO, because it's not just companies raising funds to scam people, you also have it on the other end where money is being filtered into ICOs to clean it as such. But one of the problems I've found is that countries themselves cannot define any regulations that will, for instance, you could define regulations in the United States, but that's not going to affect people in other countries. What do you believe we can do there? Because the only way I can see it is if a body is created and no ICO is allowed to officially run an ICO without a license from that body, which is paid for by all the companies that compete in the ICO. What are your thoughts?
See, my policy, it's all about, you are basically, taking the funds via crypto, When it comes to cryptocurrency in Bitcoin or Ethereum, it's always, it's easy to pass from one place to another. That comes, the cross-border transaction. Until unless there is a global regulation, that's what I was talking about, yesterday also I was giving emphasis on that. There must be a global regulation for cryptocurrencies. Otherwise, if even state-wise or country-wise the regulation will come, what will happen? The people of that country will suffer. You raise the fund in US in some states, and somebody is transacting from India to US. If you transfer Bitcoin from here to US, right now a mechanism are already there where your wallet can be pressed for your kind informations. Lot of research agencies right now, they're targeting that wallet address they can press. Tomorrow, the day will come when the guy who has transferred the money from India to US, at the end of the day in India, ICO is illegal. So what is the next act? Next act is Money Laundering Act. Without permission from central bank, you transfer money from India to US. Ultimately, the ICO company will not suffer, but the individual investor might suffer. That's what, if global regulation will not come for cryptocurrency, then this is the issue that will occur, definitely. That's what my take is all about. We don't need anything, we need education and global regulation. That is the problem solving stuff. And UN, I would rather say UN should intervene in it. And we, as cryptocurrency, everybody is saying, I'm a consultant, Jane is basically crypto lady, I'm a lady, a lot of lady will come. Some ex-I think the guy, angel investor, money, money and money. So, and few consultant and developers, we all are community members. We should come together, we should start a movement to create a global regulation. I'll invite everybody to join this movement. Even I would like to represent you guys. Thank you very much. I don't have to take much time. Okay.
I think that's the end. We'll have to thank you for answering them questions. You did a great job. And I think, we have to agree, regulation is a huge part, and realistically, any exchange that's going to be operating in the future needs regulation, and they need to play fair, ultimately.
You know what exactly I'm feared about? Why exactly I'm giving so much warning and negativity? I'm afraid global crackdown, If global crackdown will happen, we'll never sit in a room and discuss about it. And no conference. We'll only, then we'll start a conference of how to save ourselves. That's why it's the time, we have a lot of time, we can create this kind of stuff. Thank you very much.
Thank you.